Hi, Penny with Sage Butterfly Designs. Today is FlossTube number 32, and it is June. Yes, I had to look over there to see what the date was. It is June 27th, Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. I've been a little bit disoriented. There it is, disoriented with my dates and times and things like that. But hey, it is what it is, right? It has been so hot here. Oh my gosh. It is like today, it's the actual temperature is 92 with a feel like of 98. It's like, so yeah. Everybody who loves summer, I don't know why. It is too hot, at least here in the South, it's too hot for summertime. But I have got exciting things. I've got FFOs. Last week I told you I was stitching that Lady Liberty and for a drum class that I went to on Friday. And here it is. Check this out. So first I'll show you the side. So this is the Blackbird Designs Lady Liberty. And it is stitched on 18 count blue cashmere. And I did not have time to get I don't even have the design with me, it's in there. It had a lady, like a white dress holding onto a flag, I guess Lady Liberty, right? At any rate, I didn't have time to stitch her, so we just put a pretty fabric on the top and a pretty fabric on the bottom. I didn't like my stitches. My whip stitch wasn't as clean as I would like it, so I hit it with some nice chenille. So this is my drum. I'm so excited about it. I think it turned out great. So very excited about that. The next was a previous finish that I showed you a couple of videos ago. This is Twirl by October House, and I have it on a 18 count fabric flare patriotic stitch or something, and I just put it on this little Dollar Tree picket fence. I painted the little picket fence and I just put it on that, and I think that turned out really cute. And I also finished Freebie previously, excuse the glue hair there, and I put it in this little frame, and obviously there's a little bit of the frame showing through right there. I'll have to fix that. But just a little Dollar Tree frame that I put the patriotic ribbon behind and put the freebie on there. So yeah, I got that done. My last one is a start and a finish and an FFO, so it's all in one. But the pattern was Stitching with the Housewives Honeybee Boulevard 2. It was this pattern here. And I had purchased a finishing thing from Paisley and Polka Dots. And more I looked at it, I'm like, this whole thing is not going to fit. So I decided to just go with the honey stand. And then I found these cute buttons and stuff, and I was like, so yeah. So I ended up just doing a honey stand. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm like so excited over that. So I did the honey stand itself with the little beehive on it and one of the bees. And then from there I put the buttons for the flowers. And well, that one there's a cross stitch flowers there and there. But otherwise, these ones here are buttons. And then I added the, get it up there so you can see it. I added the cording, and I did not make this cording. This was bought cording. And I added the little bee at the bottom. It's so cute. I love it. And then this was a bee house thing from Paisley and Polka Dots, and I painted it and did it. Well, actually, the little bee, I didn't have any small paintbrushes. All I had was the big foam ones for painting big areas. So I'm like, how am I going to paint this little butterfly? Because it was just all wood color. And I'm like, how am I going to do this little tiny butterfly, the bee? How am I going to get this little bee done? I'm like, I used Sharpies. So those are markered, but it turned out really cute. It worked, you know, do what we got to do. So yeah, I am so excited about my bee one. I think that one turned out so good. I don't know which one's my favorite, the bee or the drum, because they're both, yeah. So very excited about my FFOs. I have some whips. I'm still going, was still going for June, is 3 days on a project, and then 3 days on another project, and then 2 free days. So that's how I was kind of working things. For the most part, I did that. There's a few things where it's like I only worked on it for 2 days and then went on to other things. Lady Liberty, this took up a lot of my time because I had to keep grabbing this out and working on this so that it would be done for my class. So it kind of skewed my numbers a little bit. But all in all, I'm very happy with it. So the first one up is Nora Corbett's Floral Dream. This is the pattern. I know you all have seen it 100 times from me, or at least I said it was video 32. You've probably seen it 32 times. And when you last saw her, here she is. And when you last saw her, I had part of this done. I think I had like this piece right in here done. So I finished going down and then around. So this section of the archway thing is done. And this is stitched on 28 count Blueberry by Crossed Wing collection. And I started this in August of 22. So I got this part, sorry, wrong side, this part done. So all I have left is this piece here. That's it. And then of course all the beading, but hey, I'll be so excited. So I'm hoping I can have it done by the end of August. I should be able to. I'm hoping to actually have the stitching done in July, and then all I have to do is the beading. And probably if I get my stitching done, I'll just want to get the beading done and be done with it. So, and then get it framed. So, yeah. All right, the next one is Miribilia's Lavender Mist. And this is the pattern. And I actually got a lot done on her. So right here is the page cut off. So it was from here down that I've been working on. And when you last saw it, I had the purple ribbon, but I didn't have any of this green in there. So I got all that green done. So I'm pretty happy with that, minus the little petals that are falling right here. So I got a lot done. Oh, Mr. Bo's coming in. Hey, big Bo, you want to come say hi? Or not. You gonna bring me your toy? Say hi to everybody? Okay. There's your bow moment. So, where was I? Lavender Mist, right? Yes, okay. So I got all the green done is what I was telling you. So the rest of this page is from right here down. So I'm really hoping I'd like to get it done this month. For the end of June, I had like this last week, it's just free days. So I might grab it up and try to get it more worked on it. We'll see. But it's coming along. Whether or not it's going to be done in time for Becky's birthday, I don't know. We'll have to see. So, hey, Bug. Next up is Autumn Bee. This was my birthday start. And I'm sure you guys all know this one. I didn't tell you anything about it. I'm sorry. It is on 32 count Aurora by Silkweaver, and it's all DMC threads. And I started that first of the year. It was my New Year's start. Okay, Autumn Bee by the Blue Flower, and this is an exclusive to the stitching, to the Silver Needle Stitching Club. and I'm sure she'll probably release it this upcoming autumn, I imagine, but right now it's exclusive to them. And I started this on my birthday, which was in April, so it was my April birthday start. And last time you saw it, I had the butt, the body, and the head done. So I got eyes, antenna. These are just some stems to some branches. I got legs on half of her, and I got the wings started up. So I got it outlined, and all I'm doing is filling it now. So really, really pretty colors. The kit came with the dinky dies. Okay, next up is Cinnamon Stars, and this is by Plum Street Samplers. And this is the one that I started 3 times before I found the right fabric. And this is where we are at. Pardon my live thread there. And last time you saw it, I had most of these stars done, I believe. And I got these stars in, part of the roof, and I started on the house part here, the side piece of the house. So it's coming along nicely. I'm loving this fabric. And the fabric is what? It is 28 count Hocus Pocus by Pole Stitches. And I started this May 9th. Crab Dance finally got some love. He got pushed aside, but that's okay. He didn't get much love. Last time you saw him, I think just the part of the claws were done. Now I added more. So I didn't get much done on Crab Dance, but he got a little bit of love. And today I was working on Beach this morning by Cricket Collection. And here is that. Last time you saw it, I think I had all the, today I worked on the pelican at any rate. Pelican, and I put the lines in. That brings us to haul. First I have Buttermilk Basins Ornament Extravaganza. Sorry, I was trying to read that backwards. And they are adorable. Oh my goodness. I have one marked, so I wanted to show this one to you because this one is just like so cute. I was like dying to do this one. Look at that. Is that not cute? It's a little snowman, but it's like a thread. It's like a thread roll, what do they call this thing? Bobbins? I don't know. Spool. There it is. Thread spool with the little tomato on top. Oh my gosh. That is so adorable. That's like the first one I gotta make that. That is just too cute. Too cute. But as you see, there's plenty of ornaments on there. There's what they say, 45 of them. So cute, so cute. I'm excited about that. Yes. And I have gotten in, I think you can see it. Let me move my camera a little bit. There you go. Right there. I have all of the Weeks Dye Works now. I've got a full set. And that black right there, that's a little box for your sewing machine. It's like a bag, like a carry bag for a sewing machine, which is still in this box over there, but at least I got the bag. But yeah, so I got all the threads for Weeks Dye Works. So now I've got the full set. So that's awesome. And since I was buying that, I had to order other things off of 123. And I ordered these. I got Heart and Hand. Oh my gosh. And look at that. I just love the colors on that, the way that ornament is. So that's a little small ornament to make. And I bought a couple of the sleds by Lizzie Kate. And I've been wanting to find a little witch. So I got this one by JBW Designs, the French Country Witch. Look at that. Let me see all the little designs in there on her. She's adorable. And then I fell in love with this design. Make sure it's not by Jeanette Douglas. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Oh my gosh. I got to make it into a pillow too, because that is just too, yes. So yeah, I'll be doing that one. And then this one caught my eye, and I had to get it because it just it amused me so much. And it's called Goop, I don't know. It's the turkey stack. Look at that. Is that not hysterical? Oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, I gotta have the turkey stack. Because I mean, I've got Halloween and I've got some like pumpkins and stuff like that, but I don't have anything that's just totally Thanksgiving-ish. And I was like, oh. So when I take down the Halloween, I can put out the little turkey. I thought that was so cute. I was like, yes, definitely. I have to do that. And I got Shepherd's Bush Wish. So I also got that one. And then I got the new Stitching Circle mystery kit from Silver Needle. And this is, try not to get too much glare there. It's called The Boar's Inn. And that is totally not me, not my style at all. I'm just not cut out for these mystery things. I need to see the stuff before I get them. So I'll be canceling this. This is like the only thing I'll have left is mystery that I can deal with is fabric, because I can always do something with the fabric. So yeah, mystery kits that I spent 50 bucks on that I'm not going to use. And like I said, it's a kit, it comes with everything. I gotta stop that. And Kimberly already laid claim to this, so I'll be mailing that to her. And then I went ahead and ordered from Just Another Button Company some buttons, because I needed some buttons for beach. So there's some of the buttons for the beach pattern, and then I have a couple for just summer patterns. Those were just whatever. And then I got a couple for my Christmas ornaments. So I got some of the Christmas ones. I ordered buttons from Button Company, and they came in. My fabric of the month from Grace Notes came in, and that is Hazelnut Cream. So, and it's an 18 count. And look at that. That's beautiful. I love it. That is awesome. It reminds me of that milk chocolate that some people had, or hot cocoa. Each of these companies pretty much have their own names for probably the same color, you know? But I like it. I think that's a good neutral with a little bit of oomph behind it. All right, and then I was at my local needle workshop, which is actually 2.5 hours away. And that's where I went to the drum class. And next month in July 28th, I think it is, they're doing a strawberry class. So of course I signed up for that as well. And I had some strawberry patterns of Blackbird Design in Blackbird book, and they just weren't like exciting me. I was like, yeah, I'll stitch that, but it wasn't like, oh, I love this pattern. So I was looking through their patterns, and of course I found one that I really loved. So this is Erica Michaels' English Sampler Berries. And I think I'm going to stitch that one right there in the middle. I like that one. I like all of them, but I think that's the one I'm going to stitch for my class. And then look, they show you on the top how she finished them with the little tops. And there's templates and stuff inside here to do that with. So I'll be getting started on that here in the next couple days. And I needed a gray. I didn't have a gray, so I got this one while I was there, and this is another Grace Notes, and it's called Rise. It's RHS RHYS. So I'm not sure how exactly you say that, but it's just a nice gray color one. I needed a gray. I might put the witch on that, I'm not sure, but I know I needed a gray. Well, then as we're going through the class and stuff, the owner was all like, oh, I wanted to show you, because they had retreat the beginning of this month, because we're still in June. They had a retreat at the beginning of the month. She's like, I finished my, whatever she was stitching on at the retreat. She just let me show you, because a lot of the people that were there were at the retreat. And she goes, and she shows the pattern. I'm like, oh, yeah, it was this one. Secret Guard by Tiny Modern. Look at that. Look at those colors. All of these are DMCs. So that's like you changing your color a million times. There's like, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors in that door. And of course they use those colors out here and stuff too, but it's like, that's a lot of colors going on in there. And I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just use a weak Stye Works. I think Mermaid looks a lot like that one. I'll go through my colors obviously before I start, but I'm going to convert this to weeks and then stitch it up. But I thought that was just such a gorgeous pattern. I had to have it. Yeah. So that is my haul, and then some, right? Oh well. So other stitchy. Last time you saw my wool applique, I had just adhered it down, and now it is stitched up. So my stitches aren't the greatest. This is my first time doing them, so my feather stitches are pretty sad. They need work. My blanket stitches aren't the most not evenly spaced as well as they should be. You can see them down here a bit more, and they're not really the most even of stitches. But it's my first wool applique, and I'm excited about it. I will convert it to a pillow. I'll put it out. I'm not shy on that one. I mean, I think it's pretty good. It's not wonderful, but it got me started. I'm learning. So yeah. So I'm happy with that. So that was my first wool applique, and I got that done. So that's where we're at. As far as June, like I said, it went pretty well. My stitching plans for June worked out pretty well. Right now I'm in my free week, so I'm just grabbing whatever I want. For July, what Jolly July, Christmas in July, whatever you want to call it, I'm definitely catching up on my Christmas stuff. I've got some, what I'm planning on doing is stitching like on one of my big Christmas, either my sleigh or my Santa on for like 3 days, and then I want to stitch on a gift. So I have the Lily in the Valley, and I've also got one that's kitted, but I haven't started it yet, for my sister-in-law. So I'll do a day of gift stitching, and then I want to do 2 days of ornament stitching, and that might flip-flop from week to week. One week I might do 2 days of gift stitching and 1 day ornament, and then the next week it might be the other way around. I haven't totally locked myself into anything yet. And then I'll have 2 free days. So it's like, basically that's like the Monday through Friday. And then the weekends I want to leave as free time to where maybe I can finish up Beach, maybe finish up Floral Dream. That's one of my other ones get some love as well. And I have strawberry to stitch for my strawberry class. I got to get that stitched up. So I want to leave myself the weekends for free time, for free stitching. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. You saw Bo. He's doing good after his surgery and everything. He's healed fine. He's doing great. Hasn't totally calmed down. They said, oh yeah, surgery's going to calm him down. Well, he's still a puppy. That's okay. He's doing good. He's doing good. I enjoyed my drum class. I did not feel like a third wheel at all. It was funny because with me traveling that far, it's right there by Mom's in Simpsonville. So I drove, 3 hours obviously to see mom and dad and everything too. It wasn't just for that. And went ahead and did so I mean, they're like, go ahead and do your fusible interfacing beforehand. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure exactly where I'm supposed to cut this. So I bought like my whole thing of fusible webbing. Bring just enough fabric to cover this 3 times. I just bought the whole thing of batting. I bought my whole things of fabric. I bought everything. I even bought my iron and an ironing pad. I bought everything with me because I was so worried. I was like, I'm gonna forget something and I'm gonna be like 3 hours away and I'm not gonna be able to get these things. So yes, I bought everything to the class because I just didn't know. And so they had like this counter space, like they had like the classroom, and then like there's like a counter space where during the retreats is where they put out food and stuff. So I walked over there, I put down my little mat, I plugged in my iron so it'd start heating up, and I went and I got clarification on where I should cut my fusible interfacing. And so I cut that up and I walk over it and I start to go to iron it, and Nora looks over at me, looks over at the iron, and she goes, is it hot? And I was like, yeah, I plugged it in a little bit ago. And she goes, okay, cool, because I need to use it. I was like, okay. I think everybody that was in the class at some point or another went up there and used the iron. It was great. So I was like, at first I felt kind of like, oh God, people are going to look at me like I'm a weirdo bringing everything I own into this class. But it ended up everybody loved it because they all used it, and everybody was good spirits, included me right in, even though I wasn't at the retreat that they were just at, and a lot of those people were at the class. So they were like, oh, da, da, da. And I'm like, but first I was like, well, I don't know these people, whatever. They just brought me right into the conversation and everything else. It was great. So that was nice. So I'm looking forward to the next class, the end of July. In August, they're having one called Around the Block, which is one of the mattress style, like not the bisque on you, but one that looks kind of like it, but it's like the mattress style, I guess. I've seen a couple designs that I would like to do with that, but it's right around the same time that I have to help my son move. So I'm like, yeah, I can't go to that class, so I'll be missing that one. But hopefully she'll do something like that again. And I think September is something about easel. I'm not sure what that one is, but I'll get clarification. But yeah, so I had a good time at it. And like I said, it doesn't cost anything, which is awesome. Oh, actually, it does cost you something because you end up buying all kinds of stuff while you're there. But other than that, it doesn't cost you anything. Yeah, so my plans this week is just to go through and, like I said, finish up some of my loose ends of trying to figure out what I'm doing with my Jolly July. I need to kit up a few things and get my strawberry going for my class, and maybe finish up some of these other projects. So yeah, hope you all have a great time. Would like to, the end of this week, it might be the beginning of next week. I've got 2 weddings Friday, a big one on Saturday, and one on Sunday as well. So I'm going to be kind of busy this weekend. So it might be next week. It might be Thursday. It might be next week. But I'm going to be doing another video. I'm going to do my quarterly whip parade. So I'll get that done up. So I hope to see you there, and I hope you all have a great week and a safe and happy 4th of July. If I don't see you before then, bye.